You guys, I cannot wait to see what they are going to act for us on Friday. I feel like their wager presentation is going to be really nice because they are going old Nollywood style, and you guys know that a lot of the people in the house know how to really act. So I'm just curious to see how it's going to be. I cannot wait. So let's talk about the happenings in the house. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I should be taking my time for that intro because I'm always rushing it. So let's talk about Cross and Gen Z Body, the conversation that they had last night. In fact, the conversations that they've been having, Gen Z Body is going to turn to a millionaire before she leaves this house, right? So last night they were talking about let's talk about the Ike and his BFF's drama last night because I saw it coming. So since on Monday they've been complaining about this whole plantain issue. Angel has been calling out the head of house, Mercy, and the other BFFs for carrying plantain and sausage upstairs that's meant for them downstairs because they have different food supplies. So they carried the one from downstairs to head of house room, and they're not allowed to bring the one from head of house room downstairs. So they've been complaining about it, right? And then last night the complaint came up again from some of the housemates, and the BFFs were telling Ike to release this plantain to these people downstairs and the sausage. But Ike was like that he's not going to release it to them, that they should fight, that he wants them to argue. In fact, that they should just argue that he's not releasing anything.
Nothing changed. Nothing changed. We're not the same. The sausage can go today. When they argue tomorrow, then they can get sausage. And I can't get everything today. That's the drag on.
After a long session of trying to convince Ike, he said okay that he's going to send just the plantain downstairs. They now wanted to take the plantain downstairs, and now said they should remove 2 from the bunch. I say, which kind of wahala is this? They were not telling him that this plantain is going to spoil. They cannot finish it, so let them just take everything downstairs. He said okay that's tomorrow, that they're going to get it tomorrow. I say,
Let me see both plantain. Which one is smaller? This looks like a small one. Tear 2 off. Hey! If you're giving them, give them. Just give them. It will spoil. Okay, it's already right. Tomorrow they can get down.
After the plenty talk, he now finally agreed to release the plantain, but not the sausage. The idea for him was for them to have less food downstairs. It was not even for him. He said that it was not about them having more food upstairs because they already said they cannot finish it, but he just wanted to punish the people downstairs. And then Ike was they were not telling him that they have their people downstairs and this is going to affect them next week. They cannot be head of house forever or BFS forever, and they have some of their people downstairs. Shay now mentioned Fraud's name, that Fraud is downstairs, because Ike was saying that when he was downstairs nobody cared about him, so it was almost like he wanted to revenge. And then Venita now called Angel's name as one of their people that they have downstairs. The way they attacked her, she had to apologize.
Sorry, Angel. Who's Angel? Are you kidding? Who's Angel? Sorry. Sorry. Why I like this house, as the day goes on, you keep dropping people that you don't stick out your head for. She's not a bad person. No, she's not.
It looks like Mercy and Angel are having some issues because of the way she replied, and I don't exactly know what caused it. Maybe it's because of how Angel has been going about the whole plantain, this thing about telling them to bring it down, and how she has been addressing it. I don't know. Maybe with time we're going to find out what exactly the problem is, right? So after the back and forth shenanigans that happened upstairs, Ike now went to meet Cross and was telling him about the fact that he's regretting his decisions of the BFFs that he chose, right? That they're supposed to stand by him. That he was not saying that his idea was to leave those things upstairs and be releasing it little by little so that it doesn't finish fast, right? That's what he said. And then Cross was now telling him that he should just do him, and at least now he would know not to focus so much on his own set, the whole Pepper Them gang set.
Do what you gotta do, bro. You're smart. How am I smart? And look at my choice now. Look at my choice.
You make mistakes. That's why we're humans, isn't it? God knows why he did this. So at least you can get to know that, okay, leave your season in the season.
I swear.
Head of house that is supposed to keep the peace in the house is trying to scatter the house, you guys. So let's talk about the Cross and Ilebaye's gist. So last night, Ilebaye was asking Cross for a massage, and then he was now saying that he would think about it. ADEKUNLE was offering them oil, and he's like, there's a space there that he said would be good for the massage. And then Cross was now saying that he's going to think about it. Ilebaye now said that if he's going to think about it, that he should not worry, right? And then Cross was like, okay, no wahala now.
I have oil.
I'll think about it.
If you're going to think about it, I don't need it.
Alright, cool. She doesn't need it.
Oh, ADEKUNLE, you're supposed to be healthy.
Somebody is offering you massage. I'm giving thanks.
He said you think about
Why can't you
it.
think about it?
Why should you think about
Why
it?
shouldn't he think about it?
So he's not allowed to think about it or what? I think she felt like he was supposed to jump on it, right? And then he now decided to make his own request. You guys, he now asked her for a BJ. And everybody there was surprised. I was in shock, so I was like, ha, I don't understand what's happening here, in Bella's voice. And then she now said that she has not done it before. And he now said, what if he teaches her? Don't you now ask him, teaches her how? How do you know you? How do you know how to do it?
Give me a job.
Hey! I'm so shocked because you're not serious.
What a trade by butter.
I don't know how to give you a job.
Exactly.
I've not done that before in my life.
If I was to say, I'll teach you.
Why do you know how to give one? You.
Then Ilebaye now said that she's going to bite him. Like, more like if it happens, she's going to bite him. And then he now said that he's going to guide her. She was not being reluctant at this point. He wasn't like, hey, you see. So when I tell you that I'm going to think about it, then more like she should see his point, and that if he says that he's going to think about it, it means that the probability of it happening is high. So that's when she now agreed that, okay, you can go and think about it. He now also cancelled his own proposal of she giving him that, like, okay, I've cancelled mine since you have allowed me to go think about it.
I'm going to bite your dick.
Then I'll tell you how to go. I'll guide you. Exactly. So when I say I'll think about it, meaning I'll think about it. And when I say I'll think about it, the chances of me happening are always probably high. So
Okay, think about it. Think about it. But without the BJ, right?
Of course.
Then Ilebaye now started asking ADEKUNLE, but how do they do it? ADEKUNLE say, who are you asking? Hope it's not me you're asking. Almost like you've left the person that you're asking to come and ask me a question that I cannot answer. That's how it sounded. It was just very funny. Then there's a comment I saw online that was quite funny. Somebody said that the chemistry, hold on. Somebody said, I see chemistry between them, but I don't know if it's legit. More like, I don't know if it's legit. I don't know if the chemistry is legit. Then somebody now replied, now biology be this one, no. They know past chemistry. This one is biology, it's not chemistry anymore because they are talking about other things. So Neo and Tbaj, they were having a conversation last night, and it's from that conversation that we got to find out for real that Neo and Beauty are not in a relationship. You know, this whole thing has been going around for a while. Doyin has said it, Messi has said it. Neo has now confirmed that there's no relationship happening there, that Hisha has something with somebody outside, and the person's name starts with A. Tbaj was now saying that, you know, she heard him and B's gist. She said B, but we know it's Beauty she's talking about. The him and B's gist online, how he was hopping out of a hotel or something like that.
I thought you had a thing with this babe. I don't want to say her name, but you know what I'm talking about. I saw it on blogs too.
No, I said with A, not that one.
You were hopping out the hotel or something. I was like,
How do you big shout for coming?
So we don't hear from the horse's mouth. There's nothing happening there. We've already started having shippers that have been arising from different angles to ship those two people. There's not, you know, come down from that ship. So there was also the conversation about him and this person that he mentioned. So he said they are not even dating, that he's even single, but like they just have a thing, that they are still yet to kick things off properly.
These are just like, they know they ever did Nigeria. You tell me your search by the way. Did you have anything to me for me?
yeah, I'm still single though.
No, me too. The person I've been talking about, we've not kicked it, we've not even
Kissed.
nothing.
What are you waiting for?
You know, the Nigeria.
Then he was now whispering up and down as if we will not catch him. I listened and re-listened to that part until I got what he was saying. He said that this person is talking about is a footballer. In fact, she plays for Nigeria, right? I was just like, I trust online people. They're going to find out who that person is in no time. I'm sure by the time I even wake up, I'm going to see the name, everything about this person.
She's
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, much. Wow. So she athletic.
She's from Nigeria.
Wow.
I came in the World Cup.
Then ADEKUNLE and Venita's ship looks like it's moving to another level. First of all, they are now full-time gossip partners, or should I say gist partners, right? So yesterday, ADEKUNLE was telling Venita what Neo said during their roundtable discussion. I think she went out and came back at some point. So last night they had a roundtable discussion, like all the housemates, where they were airing their grievances as to what was paining them in the house, the cleanliness, disrespect, this and that. So a lot of them talked about disrespect from the angle of age, right? And then Neo was like, F all of that it's not even about age, that they should just respect each other. And I think Venita was one of those people that talked about it from the age perspective, right? And then he was not telling her what Neo said, and that she should ignore him, and that he has been trying to poke her, saying that Neo has been trying to poke her for some time and also paint her as crazy. She now said that she's not even bothered, that, you know, the whole thing is not bothering her. He now said, okay.
No, I'm not bothered. I know. I hope Homeboy looks determined to poke at you.
Yes, that is what the rope is doing like this.
But it also looks like he's taking extra effort to spread the crazy
and it is fine. Everyone is looking at him crazy.
It looks like this Neo and Venita's issue is going to last for a long time, because yesterday they were just throwing shades at each other. When Neo and were participating for the WoW task, there was this distraction that was happening in the background, and apparently Venita was among. And then afterwards, when the Venita's team did not win, because they were kind of close a little bit, Neo was very happy that it was not their team that won, and he was very expressive about it. So I'm just like, this beef go long where and ADEKUNLE is not even really helping, because this information that is giving Venita is not really going to help matters. Meanwhile, ADEKUNLE is now being protective of Venita. I say, he's not allowed WHITEMONEY to hug her.
My darling, I'm good. Finally, you have done something. I'm waiting for this. Why you wait? I know the DJ where you are. When the time is right, I'll tell you the name.
Then there's something that Ilebaye did last night that was just like, this Gen Z is going to be a problem. So after they finished airing their grievances, talking about what was paining them, they now started talking about what they are grateful for. And some of them, I don't know, some of the things that some of them said sounded like shade somehow. And then it got to her point. And then she said she's grateful for putting her enemies to shame by not getting disqualified. And then she also said something about like, you know, them coming with her to the final, like she knows those that she really loves, and she hopes that they will be in the finals with her.
I'm grateful for putting my enemies to shame by having second chance by not getting disqualified because of my stupid character on my mistake on Saturday. And I'm grateful to have some of you here going through this journey with me, for those who I love genuinely, and I hope to see you guys to the finals with me.
It's a finally something. I'm sure some of them did not take that well. But I'm glad that she acknowledged that what she did on Saturday wasn't cool, like, you know, getting physical and all of that. And then for their WoW task, the people that finally won were the team WoW Amazing. Those were the people that won. And you had Cross, Perez, Sisi, Soma, and Uriel. The last part was a quiz session, and they won that part. They also won the first part. So the combination of winning the first and the last part made them win. The people that won the second part were Angel, WHITEMONEY, Doyin, Ilebaye, and Fraud. So they won the spoken words part. They were actually really good. I told you guys that Ilebaye did very well in my other video. So they were actually really good. So they won the second part, but that was not enough for them to win the overall prize. So that is it for the WoW task. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.